if you couldn't already tell, I'm out here in Thailand. And because I'm here with my good friend Jimmy, we're gonna do a challenge. First to 5 monster fish wins.
For the next few days, we'd be staying and fishing at Exotic Fishing Thailand, a dedicated fishing park about an hour from Phuket. What was initially a little holiday for a couple of carp fishermen was about to become a monster fish multi-species battle. Due to the warm climate, it's possible for exotic fish from across the world to live in the waters of Thailand. From freshwater stingray to arapaima, mekong and redtails, anything was possible. And after a flight from London via Doha, we arrived at EFT and met the owner, Mike.
How are ya?
Good to see you.
And you?
Oh, yeah, good to see you.
Really good. And you?
Yeah.
Meet Carl.
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Carl, this is Mike.
Mike's a mad keen angler who's travelled the world fishing, but chose to settle here where he could build a lake full of the species you'd normally only ever dream of. I should probably introduce Jimmy as well, but you'll get to know him. Hello mate.
Nice shower?
Welcome to my crib.
What do you reckon?
It's alright, isn't it?
It's really nice, isn't it?
Shower was needed.
Then we go fishing, yeah?
Yep.
Nice.
Heading down to the lake, it appeared someone had already got set up.
So in England we call this method feeder, but here, lamb. Lamb?
Ram.
Yeah. That, when sort of mixed with a bit of water and wrapped around your weight or your method feeder, draws fish in, especially filter feeders. Now on this trip we're going to be fishing for some species that you wouldn't normally be able to catch on normal baits, because they're actually swimming around, naturally feeding on algae in the water. Jeremy Wade here. I know things about fish.
Rice.
What? Rice?
Rice? Yeah.
This is rice. Okay, it's rice.
Oh, heavy.
Very heavy.
I've put a mixture of baits on. I've got chicken hearts on one, I've got a fish head on the other, and I've got boilies on the other two.
Jimmy.
Now, I have fed some boilies via the hand of God, just like I would do in England, just to get a bit of a scattering of bait out there. And then the other one
Oi, Jim.
is fished on alarm ball, which is pretty much a method feeder style.
Jimmy.
Oh, big arapaima's just jumped out there.
Is he dead?
Honestly, some of the size of these fish are obscene.
At some point that day, Jimmy heard me and arrived in the swim just as something white hit the surface.
What is that?
And no, that's not my arms I'm talking about.
Yay. Wow. Albino pacu. Look at it. Look at those teeth. Do you see that?
Yeah, they're cool.
This has got gnashes like my grandma. What are we after next?
Chow fry catfish. Let's get some monsters out early. That's what I think.
I've just seen Jimmy down the bank cling out a massive fish on the hook. I'm assuming he's fishing for arapaima. I think they are the largest predatory fish in this lake, but I don't know. I'm not a local. So how's it going in this swim?
I'm just chilling, mate. I'm on holiday. You've had one, haven't you? You've had a nice one. Weird thing. It was as wide as your arms.
Oi! What are you doing?
He is woken, right?
Bro, that's ripping.
Mike thinks we've got a red tail on, a good red tail as well, because the little ones would have come in by now. Yes! Hey! Whoa.
That's a monster fish.
That is a monster fish. That is called a red tail catfish, that one, mate. We need to get you one of these, don't we, boy?
I think so.
It's really head heavy.
Oh no.
I've got him still.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't anymore.
Our guide began setting up a new rig, and I paid close attention to the tactics used.
Really, what we're doing here isn't all that different to fishing for carp. For example, when I go to America, I fish with a method feeder or an inline lead and I squeeze a load of pack bait around it.
The pack bait we use in the States is made out of breadcrumbs and cream corn, but this stuff, apparently the main ingredient is actually rice. Either way, the concept is the same. You create this ball of attraction to draw the fish in, and then when they get to your bait, they find your hook bait in amongst it. The filter feeders, the algae munchers, the plankton plonkers. One thing to mention though is that the braid and the hooks are a lot stronger and a lot bigger than what I'm used to. This is a 100-pound braid. I've never fished with a 100-pound braid before, I don't think, because you don't know when out of the blue you're gonna hook something truly enormous, and you need the tackle that's actually gonna land it.
Oh no. There's one. I wonder what this is gonna be. Okay. Oh, it came off. The bait was still inside. What? So that makes no sense. The hook wasn't even exposed yet. Am I losing the plot? What is going on?
It's amazing how quickly time passes when you're fishing. And all of a sudden, it was lunchtime and the scores were 1-1.
Delicious, thank you.
Oh. Wow, okay then. It's actually quite funny because I'm super jet lagged. I didn't sleep at all on the train. I feel like it's
Train?
on the train. That's how jet lagged I am. I think we came here on a train. Red tail, yeah. So the red tail catfish is native to the Amazon rainforest, I think, or like the Amazon river system.
Correct.
But you find them here in Thailand apparently, and although this isn't as large as Jimmy's,
Still counts.
It is still a monster fish. The tops of these guys' heads are armor plated. Jeremy Wade here. All right, I actually need to drink some water. Just sit down and chill for a minute. Because it's been go, go, go since we got here.
However, the fish had different ideas.
What's that all about? Bro. My recommendation is going to be, before we go and grab that thing, we check with someone if it's got spikes. Because stingrays sting, right?
No, there are little spines on it.
Are there? We have a stingray.
Do they, Yeah.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. I think this is some sort of ray, obviously. Like some sort of leopard ray. Look at the colours of it. Yeah. Oh, he's gone.
Oh my God, what was that? I'm getting my feet out of this water. I don't like it here anymore.
Now that's a lie if I've ever heard one. I was loving it. I feel like there's so many places to fish and so little time, so the opportunity to catch such a wide range of species here was a right treat. Now, I did have a word with Jimmy about including his ray as a monster fish in our challenge, but given the fact that we'd counted my pacu and this little stinger had nearly killed the both of us, not exaggerating I promise, we decided it would bring the scores level at 2-2.
Normally, I'd probably be complaining about the weather. You know, it's raining a lot, but Thailand's a hot country, and actually when it rains, I think it's quite refreshing. Wow. Jimmy's got a big one. I'm gonna get the rods in and go see. That has pulled a lot of line. I think he's got something good. What have you got, Jimmy? What have you got?
I think it's a carp.
Serious? Oh mate.
That's a good one. Carl, that is awesome. Look at the size of that thing. Oh my God. It's absolutely ginormous.
Yep.
What? What?
That's not real.
That is absolutely ginormous. You probably can't even see my head. But yeah.
You're disappearing behind it.
Yeah, boy. That is probably the biggest Siamese carp I've ever caught. I've been here once and I've caught them around 110, 120 pounds. And he was saying that's sort of 60 plus kilos.
With Jimmy pulling ahead with a huge Siamese carp, I was getting a little desperate. But after sundown, fishing has to stop and some much needed rest was next on the agenda.
All done?
All done, mate. I am shattered.
Yeah.
It is bedtime.
Yeah. Sleep well. Okay, today we're fishing opposites. We've swapped pegs. So now I'm where Jimmy was yesterday.
Now I know this swim from last year and I know that it does a lot of big fish. To be quite honest, I'm very excited to be in here. So I'm going to get the rods out and we'll see what happens.
คุณชื่ออะไร
Share. Yeah. It's always good to start getting to know the people you're with a little bit better, and when there is a language barrier, it does make it tricky. These?
Yeah.
Big. Yeah, mine. I've started to, over the last few years, use Google Translate app more and more, which is actually so good. I'm not normally a fan of technological advancements, but that Translate app, it saved my whole trip to Japan. So now we go fishing.
Eh?
The whole time I was there, I was talking to people. Horse? As if I was a local.
ないと非常にぎこちないものになるでしょう
Apart from I just had to put everything through my phone.
You haven't spotted something today. I've got a secret weapon. Look. Obviously got my main man here, right? I've also got a main woman.
What? That's 3 versus 1 now. Mate, I'm gonna get completely destroyed in this challenge.
Where she came from, Carl.
Oh wait, what's that?
This is the lamble, mate. Inside there is a bare hook. Little fish will peck at this and then the Mekongs or Arapaima, whatever it might be, thrash at the little fish that are attacking this and get hooked on the single hook, apparently. I hope it works.
How many balls of ground bait do you need?
Oh no, sure.
Safe to say we were all really impressed with Jimmy's throwing technique, but to be fair, he was in the lead, so I shouldn't take the mickey too much. I knew I needed a Siamese carp if I had any chance in this challenge, so I began baiting with pellets, Ched proving an accurate caster and me a suitable spod goblin.
Day 2 of the challenge, I'm a little bit more relaxed now. Yesterday was full on with the travel. I was really tired, if you couldn't, tell from the footage. But today the fishing's been a lot harder. This isn't the sort of lake you come to just dip a hook in the water and pull a fish out straight away. It's more challenging than that. There's much bigger fish here to catch, and you have to earn them, and that means that when you do catch one, you feel more reward. It's still a stocked lake, it's still natural, it's still commercial in that sense, but to be honest, I'm quite appreciating a good little sit down, watch the water, work out where the fish like to feed. We've got the rods all sorted now. Time to chill out.
Well, relaxing was the intention, but over the coming hours I might have grown a little impatient, especially with Jimmy still in the lead. The day was quite tricky, with only 1 or 2 fish landed across the whole lake, but this place can switch on and fish its head off at any moment, so we stayed optimistic.
Day 2 wasn't so good. We haven't added to our tallies at all. So here on day 3, the stakes have risen because we're running out of time and we've got some monster fish to tick off our lists.
I'm feeling it today, mate. I don't know why. It's a completely different day, isn't it, today? We've had rain, wind, horrendous weather for Thailand, and today's bright sunshine. So
It's gonna kick off.
yeah, it is.
Your guide means business as well.
He looks really serious, doesn't he?
Really carpy. Ready.
Just staring the fish down and me down. He's quite scary, actually. Anyway, Good luck today, mate.
Thank you. What is your name? Juan. Good to meet you.
Jimmy pinged his rods out along with enough balls of lamb to sink a cargo ship, but to my surprise, it was me that received the first bite of the day.
Yeah. I feel really clumsy using these massive rods. I'm not used to it.
I'd landed another Amazon redtail, so no change to my species tally.
That is huge, mate. That is bigger than yesterday.
The same goes for Jimmy when he caught an even bigger Siamese carp.
Sorry, Rambo. Wait, still a day. Go on then.
So far, it had been a day of repeat captures of the same species.
How am I catching all of the albino pacus in this lake?
It seemed that a change of tactics was in order.
Whoa!
And Mike, the owner of the lake, was about to do exactly that.
On the fly, big fish on!
Well, I lost the one. Oh, I'm not going to use that word. I lost the one earlier.
No.
No.
That was bad. He shouldn't have mentioned it. You mentioned it.
Chaos. Absolute chaos. I don't know what this is, but it gave a really good bite. It's taken me underneath all of those hyacinths, all the floating weeds. That's an arapaima. I saw the mouth. That's an arapaima.
Why do you think it's an Ari?
Because I saw it.
Ah.
Like I saw like a little bit of red. Or it could be a red tail.
Oh-ho-ho-y!
Get a zoom on that.
Yes, boy! Get this in, big guy.
Oh, I can't lose it now. Oh no, it's not.
Oh!
I saw the red.
It's one of them red tail things.
I saw the red and I thought it was.
I did wonder it was coming in easy.
Can't act like I'm wounded, but I actually am.
Yay!
He's similar to the other red tail, but this one an Asian red tail rather than the Amazon one.
Now this is another species, but me and Jimmy kinda disagreed a bit on whether it should count towards the 5 species goal. Okay, it looked kinda similar to the other red tail, but it's native to the other side of the world. Eventually we agreed. It was now 3-all. That evening, out of nowhere, I spotted a swirl just to the left of my fishing spot. Reeling in one of my rods, I quickly lowered in a chunk of fish, and something engulfed the bait almost instantly.
It's very muscular, like it's a solid weight. It actually weighs way more than what it looks like it should.
Although looking slightly different, it was another type of red-tailed catfish, this time a hybrid between 2 different species.
Whoa, okay, see ya.
After some more debate, we decided not to include this one, as I counted my previous cat, so the scores continued at 3-all. I think Jimmy might have been getting nervous, as whilst I felt like I had a chance in this challenge for the first time, my friend had called half time on the species competition, as he'd arranged a surprise for us today.
Carly, what are we up to? What do you think we're doing now?
Well, okay, I understand now. We're going to see elephants. The largest mammal I've ever seen since your mum.
I can't believe you said that. I can't believe it, because that's probably going to stay in.
I don't know where that came from. I'm so sorry. I apologise.
Joking aside, knowing the tough times that working elephants have been through in the past, it was really nice to visit Phang Nga and see these majestic beasts being fed, watered and cared for.
Yum, 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 yum. James is going to work now.
Hey, mate. Oh, wow. Cool, you snatched that out of my hand.
I didn't realise the dexterity of these trunks on them. It's almost like they've got a hand stuck on the front, and they're so good at picking things up and catching things in their mouth. I guess if you don't have hands, then a long noodle-like trunk does the job too. I really enjoyed seeing those elephants, more so than I was expecting, but the pond down there got me probably even more excited. There's all sorts of, I think, barbs in there, some little baby Siamese carp.
Yeah.
What's that thing?
I think it's a Mekong, mate. I think there's a baby Mekong in there, which is what we need. We just like
catch that one.
grab it. It's not a monster one though.
Something about fish, man. I just love them.
And Jimmy was right, we needed a Mekong catfish, an arapaima, a chow prior. In fact, there was a lot of different species still to try and catch.
Just got back to exotic Carl's not here, I don't know where he is, I don't know what this is, but what was striking on the surface right next to it, which prompted me to do it, was a big Mekong.
Feeling refreshed and ready for some fishing.
And it absolutely, oh, no, no, no.
Scorchio out here today, honestly. It's so much warmer. It's got to be 35 degrees, don't you think, Jim?
I don't want to talk about the weather forecast.
I just lost a Mekong, mate, which is what would have won me the match. I'm really angry.
Sorry, now's not a good time to tell you that you've got sun cream not rubbed in all over your nose. Looks like another bogey.
It's a really big Mekong as well.
Another day of fishing comes to an end. He's wounded, this man.
Oh, yeah, it should be all over, mate. Should be all over, to be honest. Very wounded, but that's fishing, isn't it? Keeps us coming back.
Because me and Jimmy are switching spots each day, I'm back in the spot which I actually haven't caught a fish from yet. But the good news is that this area is where I can't even talk English anymore. I've been abroad for so long, I have become a non-English speaker.
What I was trying to say was this spot, although slightly trickier, seems to produce more Siamese carp, and that was my next target.
Jimmy! If it's a carp, then I could be winning.
Yay!
Siamese! Check! Tick. Probably half the size of Jimmy's one, but I'm still made up because it's another species ticked off the list. I've got this now. It's in the bag, surely. Surely.
I'm coming back.
Now between me and you, Mike wasn't supposed to have any favourites. All the anglers out here are his guests and customers, but right now it looked a lot like he was teaching Jimmy to fly fish for Arapaima, leaving me to sit back and watch the inevitable calamity.
You're gonna take cover?
I'm taking cover, it's exactly what I'm doing. Safety first. She's obviously seen James cast before.
Oh yeah, that one was massive. Oh my god.
Well, for no other reason other than that I know Cal will be editing this video, got myself a nice black pepper stir fry. Because you're not here, I can just spend the whole week eating mild food that isn't spicy and not getting abused for it.
Those crisps were quite spicy. Spicy? I mean, my mouth's tingling. Black pepper. A little bit spicy. I like spicy food. I don't know what this. I don't know what this whole running joke's all about. Quite nice, actually.
With Cal not around to tease me about my taste buds, I was getting a little cocky. One more species and I'd win this challenge too.
Unbelievably, we have an Arapaima on. Oh, that is not it. That was not it. Surely. Oh. Yes. Hey.
Way to go, guys.
Oh my.
He's about a foot taller than he is.
Oh, he flipped
They
you
were
in.
both actually swift.
Oh, mate. This is what we came to Exotic for. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at those fiery red flanks on it. That is what you call an Arapaima. Proper one.
With the king of the lake landed and all my cheeky comments about Jim's casting carefully retracted, the scores were brought level with 4 species each.
Oh, bye-bye. See ya.
That evening it only made sense to celebrate the giant fish and celebrate Jimmy and I's first foreign adventure since fishing in Belgium with Team Korda 2 or 3 years ago. It's funny how a throwaway comment whilst fishing with someone can sow seeds for the future, and eventually these dreams of doing certain things or going to a certain place ends up actually happening.
Thailand, you've been wonderful. Exotic fishing resort park, you've been spectacular. But today is in fact our last day here. And it's 4-4. The next person to catch a new species, a new monster fish, takes the win.
We have a different species, mate.
What now?
I'm afraid this is a garfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yep. That's a big whack of the head there.
Yeah. Oh my, look at that thing. No way.
Yeah, mate. Look at it, yes! Go on!
Well, congratulations, mate.
Jimmy had hit 5 species before me and taken the win.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I wasn't jealous at all. At the start, I wasn't sure what to expect from this trip, but now I can certainly say that fishing at EFT, fishing with Jimmy, and just visiting Thailand in general is an experience I'll always remember.
Jeremy Wade here. I know things about fish.